Hello everyone, I'm back again, and welcome to another Thomas Monroe discussion. And today, we're not only discussing the engine, but 4 pieces of rolling stock, with 2 each being the same character. And it is Annie and Clarabelle. Now I'll go into one really history of these. Now Annie and Clarabelle were first introduced in the wooden rolling line in 1992, like all the other models. And when they were first introduced, they had flat magnets, thin wheels, and staples on the bottom. In the 1994, they got the round magnets and the staples were gone. 1996, the smaller round magnets. 1997, the thick wheels, and these are the models you see right here. And then in 2004, they got an upgrade and were released together. Now when Annie and Clarabelle were first introduced, they were released separately, and then in 2004 they were released together with upgrades. And then in 2011 or 2012 they got the CGI faces, and then in 2013 when Mattel took over the line, they got another upgrade, and these are the models you see right here. Excuse me. And the Thomas Wood versions of Annie and Clarabelle, which feature them with their middle parts cut, so you can put passengers in them. That they do come with the wood versions of Annie and Clarabelle. And there were other versions like the Brio Annie and Clarabelle, the Light Up Reveal Annie and Clarabelle, and there were another version of Annie and Clarabelle that feature them with decorated with the streamers. It was in the set that had Thomas 2 decorating streamers and had Knapford Station. Let me know what that set was called, and let me know if there were any other versions of Annie and Clarabelle. And the sets they were involved in the figure 8 set in the 90s, and and like I said, the set that featured them with streamers. And let me know if they were involved in any other sets. Now let's look at the models. Starting with Annie. Now, as you can see, she's got the name Annie, and she's got windows, and the windows on the doors are smaller than these windows. And then nothing on the back. Wait a minute. There's not something. Is that I think you can see it, but there's just some sort of I don't know what that is. Oh well. Same thing on the other side, and on the top. So you can see the roof is a light shade of gray, and it's got these 2 things on top. And then the face. The face. Hey, she did have this in the show, and it looks like she's surprised or tired, or that type of face like slow down or something like that. And no name on the bottom, and is dated 2000. Now we'll look at this version of Annie. Now, as you can see, she has got windows, just like the original, and the windows on the doors this time they're smaller and the details are different. got the name Annie, just smaller. And nothing on the back. Same thing on the other side. And on the top, as you can see, the roof is now a dark shade of gray with these. Still got these two things on the top. Then the face. And as you can see, is smiling. And it's got those windows that are smaller. I'm not sure if I say anything about the windows on the original version. You see, they're bigger than the newer version. As you can see, yeah, it got edgier because of getting used in videos and being stored in places. And on the bottom it says Annie. It's got the recall codes. And this one is dated 2012. Now we'll compare these two side by side. Now, as you can see, they are different, because you can see the names and the details and the windows. And I think both of these got different shades of brown. I think this one has a darker shade, and this one's got a lighter shade. Or try to let me know what you think about the shades of brown. And the backs, yeah, are different. The shades of brown again, and I won't say anything about the sides, which are the same. And then the roofs are different. This one's got a lighter shade of green. This one's got a darker shade of gray. And then, of course, their faces are different, because they have different expressions, and of course their windows are different sizes. So that's it for Annie. Now we'll look at Clarabelle. Now, as you can see, she has got the name Clarabelle, and like Annie's got windows and the same details. Nothing on the back. Same thing on the other side, and just like Annie, she's got a light shade of gray on the roof and these two things. And then her face, as you can see, she is smiling and got the same type of windows. And for anyone that's curious about these two, is that in the show they face differently. Annie is facing the front, and Clarabelle is facing the back. And for anyone that's curious, and like I said, that is in the show. And no name on the bottom. And it is dated 2000. Now we'll look at this version of Clarabelle. As you can see, she has got the windows, and the name Clarabelle is smaller, and the details are different, and nothing on the back. And I'm sorry, I'm running out of time here, so this discussion will be in two parts. So I'll see you on the next part.